Throughout history, various forms of torture and punishment have been employed, often resulting in unimaginable suffering and pain. Here we'll provide a summary of the 5 of the worst torturous punishments in history. Invented by the ancient Greek sculptor Perillus of Athens, the brazen bull was a hollow bronze statue of a bull. The condemned person would be placed inside the bull and a fire would be lit beneath it. As the metal heated, the person would be slowly roasted to death, while their screams were amplified through specially designed pipes to resemble the bellowing of a bull. Originating in Europe during the Middle Ages, the breaking wheel was a torture device used to inflict immense pain and ultimately death. The victim's limbs would be tied to the spokes of a large wooden wheel, and the executioner would strike the person's body with an iron hammer or iron bar. The bones would be shattered. The victim would be left to die a slow and agonizing death. An ancient Persian method of execution, scaphism, involved immobilizing the victim and forcing them to ingest a mixture of milk and honey. They would then be left exposed to the elements in a stagnant body of water or confined space. Over time, the person would develop severe diarrhea and attract insects, which would infest their exposed flesh, leading to infection, decay, and eventual death. The Iron Maiden was popularized during the medieval period. It was a coffin-like structure with inward-facing spikes on the inside. The victim would be enclosed within the Iron Maiden, and as the doors closed, the spikes would pierce the body, causing intense pain and internal injuries. The device was specifically designed to prolong the suffering before death. Lynching was a form of execution involving the systematic and prolonged dismemberment of the body. The condemned person would be tied to a post, and the executioner would use a sharp knife to methodically remove portions of the victim's flesh while keeping them alive. This process could last for hours or even days before the final fatal blow.